All right, everybody, so we have got the two sidewalls up finally. I'm just gonna do a walkthrough and kind of show you how I got to this point. So most people that I've seen build these actually build them off the trailer and then somehow get them installed onto the trailer when everything's kind of said and done. I don't have a way to do that. I don't have a bobcat or a skid steer or anything. So I had to paint the two sidewalls before I put them on the trailer because I can't get to the bottom part because of my actual trailer. So I just put 3 coats of Valspar exterior primer on everything, and then I painted a black portion underneath, so to kind of hide the trailer, kind of camouflage all the trailer, you know, supports, because I think they're kind of ugly. But so that's why it's kind of half painted, half not painted. So I'm having to build this a little bit differently, like I said. But anyway, so the two sides are up. Let me actually climb into the trailer to show you guys how I did it. And as you can see right now, I just have some basic supports up here. I got everything square, and these aren't gonna stay, but for right now, these supports are just keeping everything square. So that's why those are there right now. But I installed the walls down here, and I just used a bunch of 6-inch real heavy-duty timber lock screws. And I might even go in here later and put some bolts all the way through, but I think that's gonna hold it. I don't think that's gonna be an issue. I use PL Premium in all of the, you know, all the joints, I guess, not joints, but where these 2x4s come meet up with the 1/2-inch skin. It's probably unnecessary and it's probably over engineering, but I did it anyway. I'm just so overly worried about water getting in here, but you know, I think that's going to be inevitable. But I'm doing what I can to minimize water getting in here. Got the door openings cut, rough cut. I tested them, they do fit, so that works out. It's going to work out really well. Next step, I've got to cut the front of that trailer off so I can start beginning to build my front wall and figure out how I'm going to build a box for the air conditioning unit. So that's probably going to be my next step, is to figure that whole process out. And I'm also going to come in and put a couple of 45 supports inside right now to really shore this thing up while I don't have a front or a back install. That's going to keep it from moving, you know, side to side when I'm moving the trailer around. Because it's still it's not 100% sturdy right now without the front and the back installed, but it's still, at least it's square now. That's all that matters. And the reason that I don't have support here is because I left this whole opening right here for a window. I haven't bought the window yet, but I know what size, so I went ahead and framed out the distance that I know the window width rough cutout has to be. So this seam right here, you won't even see it, and I'll show you from the outside. It's pretty ugly, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to cut this whole portion out and install a window on both sides. So I just didn't put any 2x4 supporting anything in this area, and that's kind of my method for this whole framing. It's definitely not 16-inch on centers. It's just I frame this out to fit the openings and to fit what I need it. There's no rhyme or reason. I think there's plenty of support in here, but it's not the code, I guess you could say. But you can see up here how this is pretty ugly. You can definitely see this seam, but that's okay because that's gonna be a window. Everywhere else is pretty good on both sides of it, and especially when I come back in here and I paint it the darker gray that I want, it's pretty much gonna hide those seams. So I'm okay with that. I still have the back gate on. I haven't cut that off yet. And then up here again, you can see the seam is pretty visible, but that's again going to get cut out, so I'm not worried about that either. So this is the look from the outside. It's I've already had quite a few people just kind of slow down in the driveway and kind of, what the hell are you building, man, type look on their face. But so it's coming along pretty good. I'm super excited now that I got these two walls up. So this means I can now pull this thing into the garage and really work on it. Even if it's bad weather, I can pretty much get a lot of the stuff done that I need indoors now. So this was my main goal, is to get the two side walls up on the trailer, get it squared up, and then park it where it's going to be for probably 3 months, and then I can start to do the front and the back, the ceiling, everything else that I need to get done on it. But that's about it, guys. If you have any questions, shoot me a comment on what I did, how I did it. The end of this video, I'm actually going to showcase my winch, see if it works. I haven't tried it yet with a load on it. So all I did, I used these stake pockets, and I drilled a 1/2 inch hole, and I installed these heavy duty eye bolts and oh gosh, I'm at a loss of words here, shackle type thing. And I'm going to attach a tow rope to this side. I'm going to bring it around and attach it to this one right here. And then I'm going to get my winch hook, and I'm just going to hook it on that tow rope, and I'm going to pull it in to its home once I get all this stuff cleared out. So you guys get to be a witness of hopefully the winch working, because if that winch doesn't work, then we're in some trouble, because I can't push this in now. It's a little heavy. So anyway, guys, thanks. That was part 2, 1. I can't remember. I'll label it on the video. This is going to end up being a lot of videos, but that's it for the walls. So I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you soon when we get more done to it. Thanks.